Hello students, welcome to your computer class. Today's session also continuation of your chapter 2 spreadsheet formulas and functions. In the previous session we discussed about cell reference and its types, and the cell reference was the cell address itself, and we discussed the three types of cell references, and they were relative reference, absolute reference and mixed reference. And we'll see today's topics now. Circular reference. A circular reference occurs when a formula in a cell refers to its own cell value directly or indirectly. We'll see the example now. Like suppose that if you are entering a formula is equal to A1 plus A2 into A3 in the cell A2. That means in the A2 cell you are entering this formula, that is A1 plus A2 into 3. Then you are making the formula to refer its own cell, isn't it? Like in A2 we are referring A2 itself, that means the cell is referring its own cell, and which is not possible, and in such cases circular reference occurs. Let us see the practical example of circular reference. So here I'm going to enter a formula that is equal to D8 plus E8, where I am entering the formula inside E8 itself. So I am referring E8 inside E8. So we'll see what is happening. So referring in such a manner is known as circular reference. So when I press enter key, you have noticed that a circular reference warning message is displayed by the Microsoft Excel, and when you press OK, you will get a 0 displayed on the screen. We'll check. So 0. So this is known as circular reference. We'll see the next topic, that is cell reference of another worksheet. You can use the cell reference of one worksheet in another worksheet. That means if you had entered a formula here, and that formula you can use even in another worksheet. So worksheet means even sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and you can even do the same thing with another Excel sheet also, Excel workbook also. So we can do that cell reference of another worksheet in two methods. So first method is using copy paste method, and second is using sheet reference. So we'll see the first method. For that I'm entering the formula here, that is equal to sum of I'm going to find out the sum of D6 is to D11, and I'm pressing the enter key here, and it will give you the sum, that is 9900. And first method is copy paste method, so I'm going to copy that. So control C, and once control C is pressed, that is once the copy option is selected, you have noticed that the cell is selected, that it has changed as dotted lines. Then I'm going to take another sheet. So here I'm selecting sheet 4, and then I'm going to copy the formula here next to down to the incentive amount. So control V, and here you have noticed that the answer is 99,000. That means it is found out the sum of F6 is to F11. There we had found out the answer for D6 is to D11, whereas when I have copied the exact formula, it is found out F6 is to F11. So let us copy here and check once again. So control V, and it has found out the sum of E6 is to E11. So easily you can copy the formulas in this method. So that is copy paste method. We'll see the second method, that is using sheet reference method. So in this it uses sheet number with exclamatory mark and a cell address to refer another sheet address. So we'll see how. So in this example, I'm going to find out the actual expenses by adding the incentive amount. So incentive amount is in F6. So I've typed F6 plus sheet 4, so this is in the sheet 3. So I am referring sheet 4 exclamatory mark D14. That means D14 from sheet 4. So we'll see what is D14 of sheet 4. So D14 of sheet 4 is charity amount. So I'm going to add from sheet 4. I've taken this 100 and that is to be added with the sheet 3's actual expenses. So that is what written here, that is F6 plus sheet 4's D4, and when you press enter key you will get the answer, that is 2100. Formula errors. In Microsoft Excel, if any formula is entered incorrectly, then Excel displays an error message instead of the value and assists you to identifying and fixing the problem. So we'll see what are the formula errors that occurs while dealing with Microsoft Excel. So first type of error is hash error, and hash error occurs when if the column is not having enough space to accommodate the value. So I'll show you here. Just imagine that this particular cell is not having enough space to accommodate these values. So now you have noticed that all the values have changed to hash hash hash. So this is known as hash error, and in order to rectify this error you have to increase the space, then this error will be removed. Next error is a value error, and value error occurs if the formula contains an invalid data. So we'll see here, I'm entering a high here and I'm going to add is equal to not using sum here, D7 and plus E7. So here D7 is having a numerical value as well as E7 is having a string value, that is a word. So you cannot add a number as well as a word. And if you wanted to add two words, you have to use an ampersand symbol that we studied in the first session. So here what I'm giving is a wrong value. So we'll see what is the error displayed, and here it is displaying a value error. So whenever you are receiving a value error, it means the value included in the formula is a wrong value. So then you have to go and correct the values in the cell so that this error can be rectified. Next formula error is a name error, and this error occurs if the formula is used incorrectly. So let us see the example here. I'm going to enter a formula wrong in a wrong way. So is equal to, instead of sum I'm just pressing SYM. Okay, I'm entering it wrong, and F2 is to to something like that. So just press enter key, and you have seen that it is displaying a name error. So whenever you are seeing a name error, that means the entered formula is a mistake. So you have to correct it so that this name error will be rectified. Another type of error is division by zero error, and this occurs if the number is divided by zero. That means you cannot divide any number by zero. In mathematics itself it is a wrong. So you cannot apply the same here in the Excel sheet too. So we will see the example. So here I am entering a 0, and here I am going to enter a formula that is equal to D7. So D7 means this particular value, and I'm going to divide by E7. E7 we have 0. So E7, so we are going to divide 2000 by a 0. So we'll see what is the error. So you can see that hash division by 0 error. So whenever you are receiving this error, that means you are trying to divide any number by 0. So you have to take out that 0 so that this particular error will not appear. Another common error is href error, and this error occurs when the formula refers to a cell that does not exist. This usually happens when the referred cell has been deleted from the worksheet. So we'll see here, So here I'm going to multiply, that is equal to, I'm going to multiply d6, that is 1000. So enter d6 into 10. I'm going to multiply d6 with the 10. So this is a formula here. So when I entered here, I got the answer, that is 10,000. That is 1000 into 10 is 10,000. Suppose by mistake, if I am deleting this particular column itself, then you have noticed that this particular answer has changed to hash ref error. That means it is this was referring D6 and D6 has been deleted, even though this has been renamed to D6, but original D6 has been deleted. So that's why it is showing an error, that is hash ref error. With this formula errors, your today's session is completed. So we'll see in the next session with the same chapter itself. Thank you.